Hi guys, welcome to day 8. As you can see, today we're coming from the small adoration chapel and we're just gonna talk about hope. And I thought this would be a fitting place to be in, just to talk about that. So guys, today we're just gonna talk about hope, and I was just thinking to myself, like, what is it like to have hope in the Lord? And we know hope is it's unconditional, and hope is not a wish. Hope is not a feeling. I think that's where a lot of us get lost, really, because we kind of put conditions to our hope. Lord, if I believe in you, if I have this, if I do this, and I wish you do this in return, like, that's hope with expectations. But having hope in the Lord, it's something that is unconditional. Like Abraham, when the Lord asked him to go and sacrifice his son, he had hope that the Lord would do something. He had hope that, like, the only son he had, and the only son the Lord gave after so many years of struggling having a child, the Lord is not just going to turn away from that. So that was hope. Hope of knowing that no matter what I'm going through, no matter what I'm facing, the Lord is on the other end. And also the hope which Mother Mary had, like, they describe it in Latin. They use the word fiat, and fiat is just mean let it be done. It's that total surrenderance to something that you have no clue about. Like, especially when the angel visited Mother Mary and said, "You're going to bear a child." She's like, "I'm not even married yet." And the Lord just direct them from the next into the next. And we all know the nativity story about how Mother Mary ended up having to face the shame of having pregnant without before marriage, and how they had to flee from one place to another, how they had to end up in the manger. There was no warning about how she was going to lose Jesus and find him in the temple when he was 12. There was no hope. There was no clue that your son was going to die, your son was going to this. But she had unconditional hope in the Lord. She just hoped in the Lord that no matter what she has to go through the next, let it be done, fiat. So I think that's the same thing that we need in our life. And I just thought, coming into this chapel today, we can just surrender all of our desires, all of our expectations, and just offer it all to the Lord, because He knows He is our hope. Hope has a name. Let's believe in the promises of Abba Father, the promises of knowing that no matter what we go through, no matter the difficulties of today's world, no matter what trouble we face, even death itself, we know that He is there. His promise is His presence. You'll be there with us through it all, because He's telling us to take courage, because He has conquered the world. So no matter what we face, He has conquered it all. So there is a day that we'll have that joy, that perfect peace of knowing that Abba Father is there in our presence. He is there in our midst. He is with us through it all. So let's not be afraid. Do not be afraid, even if it means we are in the moment of taking our last. Let's have hope in the death and His resurrection, that even in those moments, He's with us. Even when we suffer through this COVID, there's a lot of difficulties a lot of people are going through in this COVID, but we need to have hope in Abba Father. We need to have hope in Him. We need to put our complete trust in Him and just believe that, Father, no matter what we face, no matter how difficult my day was, no matter what I'm going through, no matter how much I don't know which direction my life is taking me, I still hope in you. I still hope in you. Hope has a name, and that name is Jesus. So we need to forever meditate upon that name. We need to forever have that name on our lips. That is when our hope comes back to life. Thank you for watching today. I just wanted to be in here because today the Lord has just put this thing in my heart. I've just been praying today, and it was all on hope.